I built my first portfolio website back in college, which was probably, 8 years ago. And although design culture has shifted quite a bit in the last decade and the design community was much smaller, the need for having a design portfolio in an accessible way to land a job has pretty much remained the same. So today, let's talk about design portfolios, how to get started with making your first one, and why I hard-coded my first design portfolio so you don't have to. And to do so, let me bring you back with me to 2013 when I purchased my first domain and got my work up online. The first website I created was hard-coded, like I said, and from what I remember, I was pretty miserable trying to make it. With a lot of help, I got it up and running, and thankfully, that website helped me get a product design internship that summer. Fast forward 6 months, I was now in the final semester of college taking a course called Transition into Professional Practice, which was a required course for all graphic design students to take to prepare for post-grad career life. The projects in this class included personal branding and logo design, guest lectures from design professionals in the San Francisco Bay Area, visiting design studios, financial planning, and most importantly, creating a website portfolio. But I already had a website. I had hard-coded it myself. I didn't think I needed to make another one or change the one I had. It had worked fine for what I needed the summer before, after all. But that was not what was going on. Instead, I was feeling reluctant to change my website because I didn't really know how. At this point, my professor asked me one simple question. He asked, "Why do you need to hard code your website?" I thought, well, maybe it would show off that I know HTML, CSS, and some coding skills, and that could help me get further along in the interview process. But hello, I didn't really know how to code. I wasn't really interested in learning or improving these skills, and I never used HTML or CSS in my design internships. So why was I prioritizing that aspect of my website at the expense of being able to make it better? It was silly. Instead, he recommended I use a website builder like WordPress, Wix, or Squarespace, which allows you to design websites using drag and drop features instead of coding. Why? Well, because the goal was to get my work up online in a way that I could control, design, and build upon. It doesn't need to be something that's super technical or fancy. When it comes to landing a job, it's about clear communication and storytelling, and that's what should be prioritized. From there, I built my first Squarespace portfolio website and never looked back. Since then, I've continued to be a huge fan of Squarespace, especially for early stage designers, because I think their website builder is both easy to use and can support you to create well-designed websites without needing to code a thing. And this is not a sponsored video or anything, I think it's a great tool. If you're completely new to design and tech, I'd recommend starting out with some tools that give you the most control over telling your story and communicating about your work in a well-designed way. Hard coding your website is not necessary unless you're aiming to get a job where you are expected to do that sort of work day to day. Even tools like WordPress or Webflow may be too technical for where you're at in your design journey right now, and that's okay too. So get started today and sign up for a simple website builder to design your online design portfolio. Don't get stuck getting too technical like I did. It's probably not the point. Let me know your online portfolio questions in the comments below. I'll try to do my best to get back to you with some answers, and if there's a lot of the same question, I just might make a follow-up video or two. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date when I post new videos about design and career. That is all for now though. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.